Salutations, my name is Ryzen. In this video I'll show you how to successfully hunt and space Rathalos. I'm doing an Azure Rathalos. This is in Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. Azure are the medium ones. They can do pretty much anything a normal Rathalos can do and more, and less than a silver one, but they're a pretty average kind of Rathalos to hunt. If you go to Area 8, the cave area, that's where they will always appear in Misty Peaks. I'm intentionally not wearing earplugs so I can show you what to do when they roar. You never want to be directly in front of them. Oops. As you can see right there, when they roar, they can combo you before you can act. It's very irritating. Bring flash bombs against these guys. They love to be in the air. And you get some nice hits. Oops. Can dive right into this one. Throw flash bombs in front of their face. 1, 2, and 3 hit combo right there. Trying to get away from being directly in front of him when he roars. Because of that, didn't quite do it there. I should have probably rolled the other way, but that's okay. We roll 3 times, get the fire blight off. He's doing his tail move anyway. Between their legs is a blind spot when they're on the ground. They really have to just readjust themselves before they can actually hit you. If you're kind of right between their legs, kind of where that back knee thing is. In the air, if you're right below where their tail is, they have to readjust themselves before they can hit you there. So that's their blind spot in the air. Now when they do that tail swipe, they'll almost always do it a second time to make the full 360. Gotta get my stamina up here. There's that 360 again. You can see his mouth is flaming. That means he's in rage mode. No, he's not for some reason. Get below there. As a hammer, I want to try and hit the head, but that's to a pillar. It's not a stalagmite or a stalactite. It goes all the way to the top. I don't know. It's a cave formation anyway. It's kind of blocking me. Those things are a hindrance to hunters. The monsters can plow right through it. You get blocked by it. You always want to keep your camera on monsters at all times. Be very careful. With monsters, you can react to pretty much anything they'll do, but you can't always predict what they do. They have enough of a random number generator in there. Keep it fun, keep you on your toes. Throw a flash bomb, darn. Of course he trolls me by landing right when I flash bomb him. Again, watch what he does. He shoots a fireball forward. Nice hammer hit in. Double stars. Now, I like to use the opportunity to hit his wing and break it after I KO him, since you cannot deal additional KO damage to the head when he's already KO'd. But with all impact weapons, it will fatigue the monster if you hit their body, so you might as well take the opportunity to fatigue them a bit and deal damage there. His head's broken. Be careful when they're in rage mode. Of course, I fail with that flash bomb yet again. You want to throw it right in front of their face. When they're in the air, that is. Rathalos will not shoot more than 1 fireball at a time. Rathians, however, can shoot up to 3. So once you notice that the Rathalos is... Nice headshot there. Once the Rathalos is targeting something with a fireball attack, which is pretty easy to tell, you can just run to the side, oops, like so. Get a free hit in, which I missed right there. Now between their legs again. Get some free hits in right there. They can't really hurt me there without readjusting their position. It's a good blind spot to exploit. Gotta really watch my stamina. Now watching when he flies up in the air, you can tell he's not turned towards a hunter and his shadow is round. That's an easy way to tell that he'll be leaving the area instead of targeting a hunter. You can follow the shadow. He goes out, it looks north, but Misty Peaks is weird if you want to go north, you kind of have to go south right here, and you end up here. It's just kind of something you have to know with area knowledge. Let's paint him. I can throw this big hammer, and I can swing this huge hammer, but then when I throw a paintball, I throw like a little girl. Dive dodge. Right there, and again, gotta keep your eye on the monster. It's always a great way. Ugh, this guy's trolling me with the paintballs. That's okay. Or the flash bombs, rather. All it means is I just lose a few hits, but it's not too bad. You don't want to be right in front of him when he roars. He could easily do what he did right there. I'm intentionally not wearing earplugs. Of course, the Jagia are trolling me too. I'm intentionally not wearing earplugs to show how to space roars in this one. Get another hit in. Normally I would have Unshakable skill, which has low-grade earplugs with this set, but I wanted to show you how to space them. Let's get one good flash bomb in. How about that? Right there. Nice. Get a free 1, 2, and 3 hit a combo. Kind of missed that one on the end. Could have spaced it a little better. That's okay. Now you see right there, he did kind of a little resting animation, even though he was in rage mode. You really have to just watch monsters and react to what they do. For example, I think he's drooling right now. Yep. He's doing this attack. Okay. I just am the luckiest person in the world right there. That's okay. I will take it. Yeah, when monsters drool and are fatigued, for one, he'll fall down like that. Now there, had he turned towards me, I would have hit the head had I not knocked him over. But if not, I still get a nice leg shot in. That's what you want to do with hammers and hunting horns, space for the head. There are certain ways you can space where if you miss the head, you still get good body shots in, which is what I was doing. You want to get in the strongest hits you can, safely though, and if you can't get a strong hit in, like there, I just go for a weaker hit, but I got a hit in and I didn't miss. So, strongest hits you can get in. If you can't get a hit in, a strong hit in, go for a weaker hit. Kayimba has a Rathalos mask. It just shot me down. Kayimba's turned into a traitor. Now there's that fatigued pose or whatever. You can notice that he just kind of groans a little bit and shakes his head. You get a free hit in there. Took the opportunity to KO him. Already broke his wing. When they fly up off the air, you can get an easy free hit in. He's flying high in the air, so I can watch his shadow, but I have him paintballed anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, with monsters, it's very important to react and just really pay attention to their blind spots. Pay attention to the lag they have, know what you can get away with, know what you can't get away with. And don't YOLO it, you only live once. Of course he trolls me by flying in there, then flying up again. Hammers want to go for the head. If you have a cutting weapon, long sword, great sword, etc., it's good to go for the tail. That's a cutting weapon's job. If you have one of the shorter cutting weapons like dual blades or sword and shield, you're better off going for the legs. You have a very easy spot right between the legs. You can get a lot of hits in, knock him down, then go for the tail. Gunners, you can KO monsters if you have arrows or certain types of gun ammo, like exhaust shots, I believe will, and other shots. So you can aim for the head. Try and aim for parts of monsters that the blade masters have trouble getting. Like the wings, for example. I have trouble getting that one wing. And you can bring them down when they're in the air. See, there I was in his blind spot. He couldn't quite reach me. You want to be just underneath kind of where his tail is when he's in the air. He has to readjust his position to do anything to you. Of course, if you're a gunner, you don't want to be under him, but just watch his movements and stuff. Very similar principle. You just want to be farther away. There you can see his shadow turns into a active shadow. You can tell he's going to do that attack on you. Just a simple dodge. It's pretty easy to avoid. You just have to be watching him because it's pretty fast. Just know the telltale signs. He has a little insurance tail swipe there that knocked me down. Does virtually no damage, but it stopped me from doing that charge attack. Don't want to be by his head. Now when spacing a monster with something like a lance or gun lance, instead of dodging, you want to block, but the patterns are very similar. Just punish the lag, block the attacks. It's safer to be in front of his head, of course, because you can actually block. Really abuse those blind spots, get whatever hits in you can. Notice he's turning. I know he's not doing he's not leaving the area. He's targeting. Keep your camera on him at all times. And dodge. No fuss. Punish this lag here. I couldn't quite get his head, so knocked him down with his feet. Then I got his head. Oops. Whoa, that was a little too close. If you have a weapon that can't block, evade distance up is a very nice skill to use. Like other skills like evade +1 or whatever, those are useful skills too. You can time the evade using vulnerability, sort of like if you would block or something. I mean, there's a lot of ways you can do it, but the strategy and the timing and spacing are all pretty much the same. Whoa. Now with Rathians, you do not want to be under them like Rathalos because they can do that tail shuttle loop thing. Get out of the way. Don't want him to combo me from this roar, which he would have had I been right in front. Lesson Kayimba learned too late. I'm gonna drink a Mega Potion here. The Elatrion armor has, what was it? Unscathed, which is a skill that raises your attack when your HP's full. That's why my left arm is glowing red right there, indicating my attack is higher. And if you need to eat a potion in G rank, go for it. You really should keep your health full, keep your stamina pretty high. It's important to recognize that any G rank monster can potentially kill a hunter. It's not that they're hard, but people get careless and then they die. I've seen it quite a bit. You don't want to YOLO it. You don't want to over-commit to things. You don't want to think, oh hey, the monster's close to death, I don't have to heal up. Because monsters are actually a lot more vicious when they're near death. Oops. See there, I dodged a little too soon. There, that's what I should have done before. Keep your eye on the monster, and this is exactly why you need to heal. If I had been reckless right there, I would be a dead hunter, right, tripping at the finish line. Yeah, I bring Antidotes against Rathalos, Rathian, anything that uses poison, of course. Flash bombs are extremely useful, especially against Rathalos. They're in the air a lot. Just run in. I notice he's shooting forward. Just dodge that fireball. It's very simple. Try to get in his blind spot. Ooh. Now he was tricky there. He went backwards. Have to be very careful. Hopefully I can get some hits in. on, darn. Oh well, that's okay. Haven't painted. Just don't be reckless and play it smart, especially at the end. His paintball wore off. Yep. I don't want the wind box to hit me, so I'm going to take the time to charge up a hammer strike, then hit him upon landing. Let's keep my cool head while he's still weak. Don't want to just rush in and get hit. Okay, dodge that hit. Didn't want to dodge too early like that one time. Let that be a lesson to you. Boom. And that is how you space Rathalos. And of course the Jaggy wants to be a little troll and keep me from carving. With the smaller monsters, I often think if you're safe to kill them, sometimes it's a better thing to do. Because they really like to troll you. Even ones that would normally get eaten by the big monsters will troll you. It's pretty ridiculous. Oh well. Might as well use the opportunity to mine a little bit. Sometimes you can find really good things just at the end of a hunt when you normally would have just been relaxing. Like just charms or melt spar ore. Didn't get any there. Enjoy the scenery, really nice scenery. Anyway, yeah, I didn't wear earplugs on purpose so I could show you how to space the roars, but they are a good idea. You can block roars too. Got every part broken but the tail. It's looking good, carved it. And that's how you fight a Rathalos. I also brought Dung Bombs just in case he has a move that pins you down. He didn't get me that time, but sometimes it's smart. Didn't get any super useful items, but that's okay. And that's pretty much it. Please like and subscribe, and if you want to leave a comment on what weapon to use next and what monster to show next, I'll take that into consideration. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.